The NDC national organizer just arrived, Honorable Kofi Adams. Welcome.
Thank you.
How did you take Kaba'S news?
I'm still in shock about Kaba'S' death, and sometimes I still think that he's just on a visit and will be back, because never did we expect that such should be happening to Kaba at this time. It's been a great loss to us as a country, our governance. His contribution to governance and politics has been monumental. His afternoon show program was a masterpiece, and we will remember him for that. We will remember him for that.
Some say he's irreplaceable. Others say that, well, yeah, I mean, others say that it's not. What do you think? Is he irreplaceable? Do you think that Kaba is irreplaceable?
You see, those days, at his age, you will never think of death. You hardly will think of death. Yes, when you are young, you may go. But when
you're watching Joy News, it's exactly a week today when our friend, our colleague, our brother, Kwadwo Asare Champon, aka Kaba, died. And we're observing the 1 week here in Kokomlemle at the Forecourt of Joy FM, indeed in front of all our buildings here in Kokomlemle. And you can join us if you can, but if you cannot, of course, you will not be left out of the celebrations. We're celebrating a life, even though short, well-lived. Kaba was 37 years. My colleague Komla Adom is on the grounds. He'll be joining us to tell us what to expect. But Malik is also joining me here on air, really. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah. How have you been holding up?
It's been tough. I don't know who hasn't worked here, and especially given the drama of his passing. Because he's at work, you see him on Friday, and you have conversations with him, and he's that person who is on your face. You can't miss him.
Sure. We will come back and talk more. Komla Adom is ready for us, so we're just going to cross over and find out what to expect. Over to you, Komla.
Sympathizers, come, we mourn and remember the person who is down. And so it is not an event that you expect too much, but it's more of just showing your face, taking a bottle of water with friends and sympathizers. And so we are waiting for all and sundry.
Well, I've seen a few personalities arrive. Do we know who are coming? I've confirmed that they are coming.
Okay, we're waiting for the Vice President of Ghana. Honorable Alan Martin just sent a message through that he's coming, so we are supposed to see him around 10 a.m. I know that Mrs. Dignitaries just left because she came very early. And so, like I said yesterday, a wide range of personalities. Some of them will not tell you, but traditionally, you don't really need to inform people when you are coming. So we know we are going to see a lot more of them without preempting us. Yeah, so our doors are open to all. I've just mentioned just a few that we are aware. Some will come without informing you ahead of time.
And at what time exactly are we starting from here? Because I've just seen the widow being ushered in. Was she the one we're waiting for? And are we going to start any moment from now?
With 1 week celebrations, like I said, it starts from 6 a.m. and it's through the day. And so people come and people go. So we are ready. You can hear music in the background. And so you can just pass through and show your love to the late Kaba.
I'm sure at this going to have the official announcements for the final burial rites. Is that correct?
Sure. It happens on the celebration of the first 1 week. And so by end of today or halfway through, we'll let the public know when we are burying our brother.
Thank you very much, Mark Okrekumante. You just heard there, Mark Okrekumante, his programs director in charge of Hits FM. He's just been walking us through what exactly it is that's happening at the forecourt of the multimedia premises. He says people are going to be walking in and walking out, sympathizers, friends, family members, going to be walking in, walking out, essentially commiserating with family and friends and staff of a multimedia group. And then at the end of the day, we will know the official burial dates for the send-off for our brother and friend, Kwejo Asariba for Echampong.
And that's Komla Adum with our other colleague giving us a lot more details as to what to expect. But really, it's open for all. You can join us if you can here on the ground to be part of this. But Malik is also here with me. So that's Mark Okrekumante a while ago. Talking to Komla Adum. If you've just tuned in while you're watching Joy News, it's about 19 minutes after 8, and it's the 1 week observation of the passing of Kwejo Asariba for Echampong, aka Kaba. He died exactly a week today. Malik?
Yeah, sad one. So before we took Komla, I was talking to Mark. I was saying that I think it's the drama surrounding his passing and the fact that he was in everybody's face. You know, we tend to say that in this country, a lot of us, a lot more people are more political than you would imagine. And because he was hosting a political show, he had interactions with so many people. He was listened to by millions across the country and across the globe because the show is streamed online. And the unique characteristic of the manner in which he hosted his show, the ability to make everyone feel accepted and wanted and respected and valued, the unique ability to give everyone a fair hearing and to ask questions without any tinge of malice, those characteristics made him an outstanding personality. And of course, his physical features made him an imposing figure, and his likability, all of that put together to make him an iconic broadcaster. And for such an iconic broadcaster to die under such dramatic circumstances certainly engenders a lot of pain in many of us. I don't know anyone who works here regardless of the person's station in this business, who didn't have an interaction with him. Because he was there, he talked to everyone. And you know the way we work here, many of us spend far more time here than we spend at home. In fact, many of us spend 2/3 of our time a day in this place than we do elsewhere and at home. So it makes us see ourselves, it creates this feeling that we see ourselves 24 hours a day, because you're always, in fact, there's somebody who, sometimes we tease ourselves, oh, you just go and change and come back. So because of that, everyone saw him, and I had interaction with him on Thursday, and before then, I had conversations with him. I went into the studio, he was on air. Matik Mohammed of the PNC was on air. Theophilus Tetechai, former Blekuma Central MP, was also in the studio, and then Deputy Sports Minister Senam Hajide was also in the studio. And you know how the studio can be very exciting, and they have all this fun and chats and have conversations about their personal stuff and say things that ordinarily those listening would not hear. So I went into the studio and I told him that he should take a break because I wanted to have a conversation with him. And I was stepping out of the office, but I wanted him to appear on the Super Morning Show the next day. This was a Thursday.
That's on a Friday morning.
Right, so this was a Thursday, so I wanted him to appear on a Friday. So I went into the studio and told him to take a break. I wanted to have a conversation with him. So he took the break, and then I told him that I wanted him to appear on the show. He asked me time. I said 7:30. He said, hey, Alaji, 7:30 there. Okay, I'll come.
Wow.
So I said, okay, I'll send you a WhatsApp with the details. But I mentioned to him, I had written the topics that we were going to tweet on Editors Forum on a sheet of paper. So I just showed them to him. And he said, okay, I'll come. The next morning, he couldn't come. Then he sent me, I called him, he didn't pick up. Then he sent me a text. And if I may just read the text he sent me.
So you got a last text message from him?
So he said, Malik, I apologize profusely. Something came up again. Took madam and daughter to weigh you. Promise it won't happen again. This is a text message he sent me, because he couldn't come to do the Editors Forum. And then that fateful Saturday morning, I got a call from the producer, one of the producers of the Super Morning Show, Samuel Dami. Abuji, where are you? I said, oh, I'm home. Well, we have bad news. What's it? He said, Kaba has passed. And so I just sat down and I said, which Kaba? He said, oh, our own Kaba. I said, are you talking about Kaba, Asempa FM? He said, yes. And I said, Ekosi saying, because I kept asking for specificity because, and it was difficult to accept, even though there's just one Kaba I know, and this Kaba works with Asempa FM. He's the only Kaba we have. And I kept asking more questions. With the benefit of hindsight, they didn't make any sense. But one could understand why, under the circumstances, I would be asking the questions that I was asking. And he said, that's it, but Charlie, take it easy. I'm producing the Super Morning Show, so I'm producing news file.
On Saturday.
So
it was a hard time even for Samsung. Absolutely. On the show throughout.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I came here. Then after the show, when something was rounding up, and it was difficult to accept that this had happened. Yeah. So I went onto the platform, the newsroom WhatsApp platform, and I saw all the conversations. Yeah. And people were still saying, no, this can't be. It's not possible. And Araba Kumsin said, oh, I've called his phone. There is no answer. Yeah. And it reminded me of something which happened when Kwamla Dumo died. Kofi Ansah also posted that he had been calling his phone and there was no answer. So when I read Araba's post, I'm calling his phone, there is no answer, and he can't be reached. I said, oh, all over again. Then I left home, and I sat in the car, and my wife said, you tune to Adom FM, let's listen to what is happening. So, and it was inching closer to midday. So I tuned in, and then they were playing all these dirges and all these mournful, sorrowful songs. And then at exactly midday, Captain Smart comes on, and then he greets. And then it was all too discernible from his voice. His voice was shaky, cranky, and if you know the confident Captain Smart, now talking with a cracked voice. And he just said, I have a difficult task but I have to make this announcement. It's falling on me. And then he uses rather deep chi to announce a death. And at that point, I was just driving. I don't know whether I could see the road well, but I kept driving. I got here. Everyone who matters at Multimedia was here. Kwesi Chum, the chief executive, Ken Nansa, Sam Talk, everybody, Elvis Crash, everybody, people ordinarily you won't see here on Saturday. Yeah, this is just a week ago.
Yeah, it was a day today, really.
Yes.
Like, just like we're here.
So yesterday in the evening, I was walking and I said to myself, last week by this time, Kaba was alive. Last week, Friday, by this time, Kaba was alive. And nobody close to him ever imagined that today we would be sitting here and planning his 1 week tomorrow. Sad.
Indeed it is. If you have any memories to share, you can go to any of our social media platforms and let us know. We will share it with the entire world. It's a day that we encourage you to, if you can, also pass by. Otherwise, you can stick with us because we're not leaving you. We're bringing you a live coverage of the 1 week memorial of the passing of Kwejua Asare-Bafo Champong, aka Kaba. We're taking you back to the grounds to witness what's happening.
Masters.
Masters Yadamo CP Yakoso acknowledging paying for Onabedu Bishop Bedu Yadase for your presence. Lawyer Adoma Kobefi, Communications Director for the New Patriotic Party. Frank Ejekum, Yaofa Bibi, I don't know, spokesperson for former President John Ejekum Kufuor. Sesia de Santina Echia, Yenu Bema Ibrahim Mahama, One Nejuma for Anna Echia. Thank you, Bibi Awabia. We acknowledge your presence and we are so grateful. Yenu Kwajwa Saribafo Champon Kaba, the Naoche Da, Anna Yedi. Yadamwase, Odosun Kwamoko Sudan, the Etre. Nin crunches some kwamo edanedi etre yenemo kopim se yenyina ebeji atum se se sorry fi enejumedi ase ye do bibia ase masters sa adumi akoma do fubiara obwa na yesu yenua fajo asarbo afo atampo kaba ene de Ghana fo ine ni abreo lebo fo tie
Hello? Hello?
Yeko Suda Masters CP. Kodwa Sariba for champion, Nena Oshida, Anna Yedi. Minya, for Jay Wahanum saying. Na Abavu. Bibia and Amnequaso.
Yahudi and and so your team, you can't say
why ni Kodwa Sariba for champion?
You can't Kojo Asariba for a champion. Or ye a branch I will see so. Na oye na dwen se obeye dwumaden na yankopon so ato nhapa guso na nam so ama ne bra asiye no kwini abante ni pili ni moja ni pa ya kase abante besi so na ordinance inipadua ene na
You that you were not too happy.
No, I didn't really matter whether he did a show or not. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so what does this mean to you?
It's a big shock to me. For a young man of such talents to pass at this young age is a big shock to me. And he was like a younger brother to me. Yeah.
You must have been that close with him.
I was very close to Kaba. I was, although we had our differences, I was very close to Kaba. Yeah.
Then, imaginably, it would have been a very big shock to you that you've lost such a friend, and the relationship that you shared is lost forever.
Well, yeah, it's a lesson for us all to make sure that we keep our health check daily, you know, because there was no sign that Kaba was not well. You know, the only time I noticed that he wasn't well was when he didn't do a few shows, and then I noticed that he wasn't. But before I reached him, it was late. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much. So you just heard brother of ex-president, His Excellency John Mahama, Ibrahim Mahama. He's just graced the occasion. He's taking his seat at the moment, and he's been telling us how close he was with the late broadcaster. He says it went beyond, work relationships, and it was actually love. And so we will be getting on there to see if we could speak to a few more people. A few more dignitaries are arriving. We'll be seeing if we could speak to some of them.
The Odano, your fire, Brian Adamfo, your boyfriend. You're Katie.
Ibrahim. Brother. Excellency John Mahama. He's signing that book of confidence. Once again.
And we are so grateful for your time. Inti supu edi yebitwa na afechino masters abesoso ne mo ansara bekono.
Samre Ohwe Santia atwa echia na eye adwumawura the CEO of Multimedia na penia wadi animu a oni owura kwasichum echia eye Mr. Quantini or your board member edema the Multimedia group and afe yewura kwasichum di ho and Santoxin, Ono, and a COO, Chief Operating Officer, Emma TV, Multi TV, Yaka Adum TV, Yaka Joy News, Yaka Joy Prime. Now, Mr. Brantimum, and a D, and then Finfi also, Eja Abraham, of Camro and Multimedia. It's a penny as and when on Bebano.
Okay, here Ibrahim Mama, so say Wakra, or Damunamasi, and a Gugusubi brain to your Kochianso baby. Sanso ni acknowledge say PNC National Chairman, Era Bernard Mona, so Yeka say, or in chain, or Bekan, Edana CP. Bekoso Dampe in 4D, Edi Achiremo. Supo fa Yakwe.
Many thanks, Kofi Adams, for your time.
Good morning.
Well, I have heard you say, for example, that you had a closer relationship with Kaba beyond work. How far did that go?
Kaba was more like a brother from another mother. We, not from political angle or just from the show, the issues we discussed, the pieces of advice we shared, was what a brother would share with a fellow brother. But naturally, Kaba is one person that when something disturbs one, it disturbs him. His feeling for a fellow being was that high. He had such a heart that he felt for a colleague, that when you are in pain, he feels the pain. And so it's easy to have friendship with him. He easily break barriers and build friendship. That is why you can see him having friends from all sides of the political divide. MPP, NDC, CPP, PNC, all parties will say that Kaba was a friend. You hardly could tell whether he is for this party or that party. He was a fair critic of our governance processes, and for that we salute and celebrate him. If you have stalwarts, senior persons like former President Kufuor, former President Rawlings, former President Mahama, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, all of them at one point or the other say that they are regular listeners of Kaba'S show. It tells you how his program has impacted positively on politics and governance of this country. He lived a very short life, but he has impacted so much in our governance system. For us Christians, we will say, look at Christ. How old was he? He left us so young, but today his name is the most mentioned name in many, many homes and places. Kaba lived such a short life, but I know we will continue to remember him.
Many thanks to you. You just heard Kofi Adams there. He is national organizer of the National Democratic Congress. I will be speaking to Honorable Ricketts Hagan. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. You and Kaba, how far did that relationship go?
I consider Kaba obviously as a brother, but a brother that I didn't know so closely. Obviously, he invited me a number of times to his program, but each time you come to his program, you feel like you've known him for years. He was such a warm person, and you feel comfortable in his company. Even when he was knocking you on a program, you still feel like he's being fair, because he does the same thing to your opponent as well. So I consider him a national institution. You know, he carved his own niche, and I think the country will miss him. So will the multimedia group and all of us.
So what will be that tribute? What will be that tribute you pay to him on this day, 1 week since he passed? What will be that tribute you pay to his memory?
Well, his life was cut so short at 37 years, I think he was still relatively a very, very young man. And I believe that even in the 37 young years of his life, he had achieved more than people could achieve in a whole lifetime, which is a 70 plus. And I think his work is done. Otherwise, the good Lord will not take him away from here. And I hope that he will be in the Almighty's own bosom until the day we all meet again. And God bless him. And may the good Lord.
Ago, we went to a restaurant and we ate together. Since then, we never met again. All to be told a week today that he's gone. But the pain is something.
Superintendent Kofi Sapon. Now, I say, Yenya Bema Kojo Asariba for a champon. And the bush penny, a year opening, Koku say, Ababidru, a year say, a corner bush penny, opening, Koku say, Ababidrua. Afe, Apostle Dr. David, and so every Amansan radio, Waba, said, I can say, I dear to one year now, you know. Obabesi Omanemu, Amasan Radio, for Nemsine, Apostle Dr. David Benefo, and Abidruha Sabri, Watchiano. Multimedia, Ejumai Wahagina, and Benefosia Mason to say, Mumra Metna, Zewu Rajum Noa, Ubenkum so, Red Canopy no hono, Urajunuma, Ubenkum so, Red Canopy no hono. Ye hear staff in some of Betnasi. Say, ye can say, Jumedia ye dear yena watch the union moi, a war and Montin so a chichini benchie live, a war Adom 106.3 and Afi Asempanani 4.7. Yera Ibrahim Mahama said ye won't say Wababetiano, a busia, ye say, and once any Shikrana or preparing some or say Adiato Busiani, a yes, so yes swing, and yen is soon on qua, and not yet ye no, nemum, ye be here, and only any idea, ye de ebeso, a ho, eso, and unti. Ora Ibrahim Mama si yedie kakrebi 10,000 Ghana cedis enko enfama ebusia ene empanimfo na momfa mpebresu obi ema ahoho a eba no eye beje nti yada na sidada sabre afani
yo makora menso mende wase mbenense atu ya shemuti na bagorongo wansa sabre yada yambaba yenua yewon ne emre bia Ibrahim Mahama se esrem se jata nana ona na why sa actually willing masamunovia do asamkasi fan honti na wabotiri yagitira na baka sambabi akire mama ya mara pia ya genti ya na si ya da dofo ne aka dofo nyina da se ya mamunyina mo no yo mama yeko wabra yenu ya berma kwadwo esare baafo achempon de na kwa to matwere ho na dofo ne aka dofo nyina edi kire na wotwi mbenenso oten ne otenten koma bonten a wontere se ne kratenten san se akokote ne kokobu nyina bosu apan ne kokonti ode ibra da tu ya shemunti na begorongo wansa Yamama nyina mo no mama yeko damase mu amoja henwa yamama kwa ba henwa mu amoja brawo yamama kwa ba brawo mu amoja nya de nso yamama kwa ba nya de adofo ne aka adonfo enne mo de ba ba bua ne ye kiri ye nua beri man na watwe no eya na yire ne na abosuafo okunafo ane ne mba ne papa abosua ne mama abosua wo fi atem kwa bebirim o se mpetitere ku ahombo ngatoduro abramu yakwa no mena ko se tia wosoa woro ben ofi etitwira fo kujideku bu ya tia na na wiansa so konton kono kono ri asafo ofori na na ma wore sika to mpan na mtatai ya mamo nyina mo no yoda mase papa damase o se na watwe mponi na de yi na nkasa bi de so ya mamo nyina mo no yo na na mo sere mo fu ya mo ba ya ka sere ma na ye ponko chini na nanom na ndom na nanom bamba nkurampon na nanom awote ba ngoma so mbanesi wa mama kwa ba wate damase na nanom bronfu ya mo ba ya ka bronga na ni oponga jeje njengu na nanom penesi wa mama kwa bo na nanom zema fu aba zema akotoko akani akabia na nanom amono hu akaka ayen kayenzu na nanom penesi wa damase o mfante bora mfante amonde ebuno ho da ngodu makoma da bejo so na chini abua maye bo wate suaduro fa ko ba akoto amoye chepa momono yo damase ogwa akoto wire odere mbunga no aduasa wani apem kwen obaye aduasa de ne waye obi benin se wodamase wate wo mom nyina mono yo damase na nanam nkranfu ya ne yete masase so ya ne yedidi enua bedema na watwe ya kankranga ne ni amogi na nanam ase du keteke na nanam wane wose keje blema wanya walo anangme anate anangme nyanye alo banyeba ya mamo nyina mono yo damase na moya na nanam dwabenfu amaba ya ka dwabenga na ya kate wanambre mbonga sumegum pebuani menko awikubushia muhine pese na naname ayukubushia muhine pese na naname muna mudide kodum subin wie kora be asa ante kotoko kuma pembaba ote kwakwa su gwara kwakwa su na nanam muna maya sa achiro konfodo me na jere nsam na opem dia ba na buruta so mbanesi wo mammo yo mamakwa abawate ya ka sante dia na ne ofengo so oti aka ntan na nanam mudi ya dweno to maye bio asante mampon kontonjin dabrabu ya hia kuma ka aka moto bi amfre soro won aku ya mo amani ampon nyesa hina mani ampon na wode akobo mjem ntata maye bi wate maye bi amekum akosa berempong na nanam maye bio na nanam anguna afo ya ba ya ka nguna ne ya kira igbo wasuoja wan wose davi manyaku akomanya davio mbenese wodamase wate maye bi okwawu okoforobo o mansa asa o kan mo yo memua kodi abe na nanam awode won se ne fadi abe nkwan wan we nkonto me nkwan no ngape ne ngo mbenese wo mamo nyina mo no yo odai na me na madam fo be ko banjetu na sisi ya bem to banje na sada fo mo yeden akoto wa na me ko hindi woni pim apim fo bom ndi ni nya pimo
abrofo se woyam biribi bese gutumpen ma wo friend den
bena man kan evindie
you Ghana man ya hwade wo frem na odei ampofo afei ne yedu bum ankasa na kechiri a okechiri wo anto enchiri mu oye singante amaba wa makura na kaba osisi birisi ni owuru kosonko ni adofo piesi atwie ne brempon kokko kese a wayedu fochi sansankusa kwantimfi demri fadio die ni amane hunu sabe se nkran atwe ene ekuyapem mamfe akote se wohia wo odinti ne se ekuyapem fo benu me fi obosoma se esante makotoko opom de nananom a wode metema kachim ya anum ekoti beti mogwan basayira ode ekuye samoya nananom a wonum demreku ene eburifu amaba eburi inkunkrenkua nanansa omanga wati krotia wen omang ofe patapaaji mang nananum kuchire kuya wama okwan wedo wore mo madamre fadie mampon kontonchi da mrobu e hia kumei ya anuma wonti ya won ya no woson wonan kroma empaboya krochi e ufuro bepo ofuro wantan bepo san wantan bepo nananum da ti okubi nanamei ade atonkra mangani ene bunu mangani ntimumro baby amowo bia Mumbra, Mebua, Nane, Asem, Kesiasi. Unipa petu po krochi abanses your daughter asem or daughter will so bri. Enti sani aminiana kain yenuyanum a eye enzema kotoko. Enzemano ya kotoko sanse wane esantefu na wakubum tinyema won kotoko won piagu won echi. No se enzema kotoko ano esamang ne aka. Ojedom ama chachawa odikang eye mankrado gomuya ogwa yebema kwana bandano wajije yen tata yeretwen panyimfu bebre a wobeba ha enti na odey ampofo afei na maba ensem na ewo ho na aka soa ebetie nti minimia esirifi dankwa amoya nana
yo mpenezi etu ya shemu tina ba gro ansa asonso we tese safe wo chimchima na atoro makora aboso ba na mo japai
mo pio my mama mfo asonte se yewra Bernard Mona oye PNC dwamkyerɛni ababedru ha nti abusua ya no mama na kwa ba my afi ora Charles Sam so ababedru ha Die Hard Supporters Union se se de omsisi ni yenua ebema kojo asarba for a champion kabatie no na ade enti se asia na wo so mobade odo ebebo odom yeni abema kaba ewo abusua kese mieno ne mame ene ne papa abusua wo mo atenase abusua etoso mieno eye multimedia abusua ora kwasichum atenase nti multimedia adwumayefo no yenso ye abusua nti yemra metena yera kwasichum achi kama na adofo ne ba yade nchia no ama na yefe yera rexoma enso ababedru ha na yera kwasichum atenase kabase memfa adwumtuo yimo enka se mi fa agofo mayenko
yo ya na kwasichum ewuro ya mamoni yo
melas
Yenu Kaba'S the last year no de da hoye. Areho. Melasia na me de da way. Melasia na me de da way. Obra for ba me wie ni o. Melasia na me de da way. Melasia na mu mi nei. Melasia na mu wi. Ora me so na se mo sa. Me mo di krao. Na what you na me na pera yen ya no me ja ya ho. Ene on catch ya se ko hu dem. Amo wo adaroma. Casabrene ya de Woodrow, or Bredo near Buntu, the money Jenny Abrewo, Nigina Baby, Yakamian, I made it away. Kaba'S! Kaba'S! The Breba, maybe you will be a seer. Casabrene ya de Woodrow, or Bredo near Buntu, the money Jenny Abrewo, Nigina Baby. Yakamian, I made it away. With my premier pichu, and you're not premier booty. I don't know super body. I will see you in your area. All the mammy swap room. The last year, I made it away. Premier pichu, and you're not premier booty. I don't know super my body. I will see you in your area. All the mammy swap room. The last year, I made it away. I will see you. Asante Mantamu Swapro, former Ashanti Regional Minister, former Managing Director of State Housing Company, former KMA Mayor, Urasa Mosapo, and an Ampuma Obetia. And they came one, and one in the I told them I walk over. Or I said, yeah, missing out one. What very one thing for all. Once you make a minimum, what is you won't trust you? Said you open me and my head away. And they came one, and one in the I told them I walk over. Or I said, yeah, missing out one. What very one thing for all. Once you make a minimum, what is you won't trust you? Said you open me and my head away. Train to us, someone, then they relate to a chat. We never say one find yeah, on the bed. Train to us, someone, then they relate to a chat. We never say one find yeah, on the bed. My sorry, my name is Woman, one who may be a Muamakramo. For my Maria, my family, when I may buy a share of water. I saw your money when you went away. Won't be a one, no. For my Maria, my family, when I may buy a share of water. I bet myself, no. I said, I do my four, not the four, one would say no. Obi amakumati ane nanso mesre ho bone fache on fanche me banyame fanche me se afumsu amaye obi bia obi amakumati ane nanso mesre ho bone fache on fanche me banyame fanche me obi aso awafu me okwabi aso no bijai bibia chano me fanche me chimu nko e paso ni suwa sama no mo hu mi bi emu Nana Chubrefa and now what in the penny for Ato Santene, our Babetiano. Nana Chubrefa or say Chubrefa and our Dama. Master Remani Mikuma, one who may be a Macramo, or Bravo Bamaria, when I may buy a Bishop. PPP Progressive People's Party Penimposo Edina Nanowachi
microphone check.
But too many of who over Martin in Dam, Pandai and Rashabe Gani, and for J. majority chief wave.
Well, PPP, Amanyo Kuno, and Shumpay for Ira Mutala Mohammed, the General Secretary. Ira Kofi Asamoah Sian, your Policy Director, Mike Egan Jr., Greater Accra Regional Chairman, and Mrs. Ajua Ghana, so PPP's Women's Wing, and Emmanuel Ofe, PPP Volunteer Coordinator. Yadamasi for your presence. Martin Ndamwa.
Majority chief wave.
Yakoso acknowledge Obibia or Biada was so constant Kuso, so Abaka Hose, nay, Kwaja Sariba for a champion Kaba.
Yeniaba Valentina, Ebusia, Ewaha, Ayenina, Yesu, Abomo. Adofo, say, what to any share Echo Yabro saying one who see a signboard, Kasibi, Esiho, signboard no, Echino. Books of condolence no ewo ho
e bi enguma mu ho
untimi emma mesan bia e kwan wo ho ye wadofo bi so a ye nue tofo mo omo aboa yen asoso yasena ba besi enedey ye ntimi modin ni nyina wa ha nyankopon enhiro bibia wotu sa na mo no na won so a e bia enedey wo wa komapa so be ye bibi e de aboa abusua titiu obakunafo ye ma
Kachiman Senior High School's one at Koja Saribafo, on only Joseph Koja Saribafo Champion, on a post school. The year group, no, one also Abase and they some SSA actual year, yeah, about what do you want? That's on and they
yo sabri jina penisi atu ya shemiti na bagorongo ansa osu ba na manya paise no hina kasamba on ne penenso wakasa no se Kaba'S be ya wakasa Kaba'S yi wonsu o se ne wonga betena se sebe mpanga bia sa pata wonga bonkongo o de ase nyina la that is wakasa mpa be chira busuan panga na mani okrafo okra nsem 200,000 and what they 2,000 10 bucks. Yo, 10 bucks of Bensio. The American one will a could have as I been so 10 bucks. I ain't about Mamma money, you're the master, Papa, Mamma, Papa, and Dofonia Caduma Sabri, you know, better mark about I'm a bit Yawa. Okuna fo and my busian, walk out of Yatim, I by, walk out of Yakum, and I'm a baby, money, the money, I said, I must sit.
And so, one of other industrial credit, as a bonus.
Bejania, which now Mamma for or kind of. And Pessia, you never Macaba. That is all. Rapper Chiquama. And also, and then for Eba or Mabessiano. If I want to hear you, you'll be Yada. Obiba, that's why this one, no more say an answer. Rapper Chiquama, or no, my name. It is for all. Chief Protocol Officer for the Vice President, and Abedua, HSN forever. So, betul sampai kusiap pun dah. FM so, Sempa FM so, Wow TV so, maybe be a woman, and then you have a Makojo Asari Bafo, example, Kaba. Now, what should I?
Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia could not hold back his emotions as he eulogized the late Ekosi Senhost when he visited the Multimedia Group office to sign the Book of Condolence. For him, a truly professional journalist and a great affable friend has departed.
This is a very sad day. The chief executive, management, and staff.
Osofo bomba wie no enhyira so pe sabe mbanga do asa asem baba nti osofo wada worma
da wase pacho bebre mesrese ye ne wa ha nyina mpaje mu kakra na ye mfa dwumedie no enhye Ewurade nsa ade nyina asutumfo anopai nso ye da wase wa ufata se da wase ewo ade nyina mu se ne wase maka se ade nyina mu ye mfa enase emawo na saa na wope ewo ye na Ewurade Yesu Kristo edinimu ewo ye ho ye da wase nya wope ene waye se watu nsa afre ye nua ye ba ye kunu ya damfo ejuma ni Kwadwo Asare bafo echampon se omedje no ahome ewo wo nchen ye da wase efiri se wakoa eto fom no wabo abusua ho ban wabo eyire ene eba ho ban wabo eja ene ena ho ban wabo adwumayefo nyina ho ban efiri adwuma panyine so ebesi enketo aso ene ye kai na wotwida wakoa Kwadwo Asare bafo echampon ofa no ekọ asomdwe mu no ye kwati aye ntimi anya hwenti ana sese ebo odin ebo mpa yese nyame tumfo fa dwumadi a yehia ne edi nyina domum ehye waso mrase na Awurade edomo a efiri akirikyiri ene benche ebe nyina so wabo bia ho ban ede na beduru asomdwe mu ye mpa yebo ne se emaye nti se obi ya na dwene se woba kaba na wotwe abechia ebusua ene adwuma mu mpanyimfo no abechia amane anase nkwanhia udin ene yesre sema ene dai enye edapa mayen na eda ebusua ebehye se ebeye no so odu tumi kesensa atoso na dan ewie du se yeye no a wo yakwatu ayentimi ya hwe no wakan ye ho so yehia hai Awurade won nsam ene ede obi biara wa hye mo abasa enye kese na utumi ene hene ne ebeye obonefo na ginatu e wasa ba mu de aduboja ni si anokwan Awurade yeda wase da bia yebusa wa wo yenti enenso enim se oni ebedi ni yi ewo ye na Awurade Yesu Kristo idinimu amen
Odi amaye na osofo ewe ni sei no yura omari wa de any phobia or free and before Akachi Ajia of PNC, right? Ajia LED Yero Mariwa de CPP. Yes, Ramo, Yanom are a free central Numekua Hodun, you say Bibriaba. So her name acknowledge you are. We enye adebia ye nyina na ye ho aka na wetia ye na so wandaroma obi won ma wani timi bɔ no so obi ho anse afa wani so enti yesremo a bibinia.
Well, GNTV Media Group also from Group Indium, we acknowledge your presence. Damasisa Musumwa Musumbebo enche bia abusuafo ebeba begina ha eni edi nkomo community tune ne fapem nyina no bekwa akogina ensem ba ko mienu bi so a ebe me hu bre a potea yedidi dwuma kese a ene atui
say GN group for no yenua na nafianko na
odio mani ma oche
odio mo echi ano nti na de wo
odia henkan so yeda na se
yenua ma ya pega abesi eni mo yenua be ma odi ahenkan of Peace FM ena se yenua na film yenyina na Yesu enso so an Yesu no e ka wachi enti yemfa we enso ma hoho no odi ahenkan yakopon enhira wo ye papa papa
yeda na se so for the presence Elder George Dako abusia kasamafo abeka yensa wa Elder Eda CP ye je di se obebo yenkomo a yenyina yakoma beto yem kasafidie ni dawo
ago nananum abamu mpanyimfo a ewo ha asofo a ehia ha abusua ne mpanyimfo nyina anopa ye nyina kuma aboto sanse badwo afrimu nanso ewo nyame nsam de sente abusua ɛde nyame asɛm akyekye yɛn werɛ yɛma mo nyinaa akɔ aba yɛhwɛ dɔm a moaba a nea moayɛ no yɛni asɔ yɛda mo nyinaa ase papaapa afei yɛsan da yɛn nua yɛn papa kwasi twum multimediafoɔ nyinaa yɛhwɛ mmɔden a mabɔ a yɛho adwiri yɛn nti yɛda mo ase ansa na yɛde ayie no ho yɛbɛto dwa no yɛwɔ mpanyimfoɔ a wɔyɛ ayie no nti mɛbɔ mmɔden na mayi kakra kyerɛ na afei no akyi no yɛde ne aka toa so yɛwɔ yɛn nana ansa kwaw the fourth akwamu adumasa hene ɔno ne ɔpanin a ɔte ayie nso a ɔyɛ ayie yi ne nena ɛna ɔda fam yi afei yɛwɔ ɔsɔfoɔ Henry Kwasi Amua AME Zion Church retired ɔno nso ne nena ɔde na kwadwo tena ne nkyɛn mfie nyinaa.
Well, I mean, our first choice would be that, you know, as I say, customary, we loaned our royal to the nation to come and work. So if he's finished his work, ideally he'll come back home to come and rest. So that's what we are still deliberating. There isn't much customary. It's the same old procedure. We need to go through the grieving periods and pay particular attention to the widow and then the child. You know, pay particular attention to them. Make it as soft as we can. I don't know how, but make it as soft as we can for the widow and the child. And, you know, give him a befitting send-off. So at least his work on earth, you know, would not have been a waste. That's what we are trying to do.
What are some of the key lessons you'd want young people from the Dumasa area to draw from his life?
Humility. Humility. You know, everybody's talking about how diligent he was with his work, which is super. Very diligent with his work. But I think that character that's drawing everybody here is his humility. His ability to deal with those at the top and those at the bottom, you know, with no airs and graces. And that's how come everybody, from presidents, chiefs, pastors, from far would come and pay their last respect. So I want us all to take that aspect of him. His level of humility was something else.
Thank you very much. So you just heard me speak there with Nana Ansakwao the Fourth. He is the paramount chief of the Edumasa traditional area where the late broadcaster Kwejo Asare Bafo Ichampon hails from, we are told. And as you know, we are marking the 1 week since the passing of the late Kaba. And we are told that in a few minutes, His Excellency the President, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, will be coming here to pay his respects to the fallen broadcaster. As and when we get feed that His Excellency the President has arrived here, we will bring that live to our viewers. But as you can see from everything that's happening here, individuals from the political space, the clergy, traditional leaders, family and friends, everybody that matters have gathered here just to mark the 1 week commemoration since the passing of the late Kwejo Asare Bafo Ichampon. We all affectionately call him Kaba. And from what happens here today will determine when we will give him that final send-off. We are told that at the end of today's event, we will know when the send-off dates for the late broadcaster will be. So we're still here. We try and get a few people to speak to. You see traditional leaders, you see family, you see friends, you see clergymen. Every individual that matters in the political space. We will be speaking to a few more people. Speaking to some of the clergymen to find out what this means. Hello, sir. Thank you very much for your time. Can you just introduce yourself to us?
I'm Reverend Francis Obimensa, founder and general overseer, Mount Moriah Pentecostal Church.
From the perspective of clergymen like you, how do you reckon family, friends, close associates with people who depart, like Kaba, for example, how do we deal with this?
What I will say is that we have to take consolation from the Word of God. When you read the Bible, the Word of God tells us that we are strangers here on earth. This is not our final destination. So as a pastor, I want to tell the whole world, the family, the wife, and fellow workers that our brother is resting in the Lord. Is resting in the Lord. He is 37. So many will say, gone too soon, what a shock. But what I want to, based on the word of God, to tell our viewers is that it doesn't matter your age when you depart from the earth. But what matters is what you have been able to accomplish for the Lord. Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ died at the age of 33 years. If it were to be today, we will say the same thing. At the age of 33, he was able to fulfill all his mission on earth. So at the age of 37, though died young, but with all what we are seeing here, we can confidently say that he has really served his Lord, he has served his country, and he has served the people of Ghana. Based on this, we can hopefully say that the Lord will give him a resting place.
Many thanks to you. Briefly, we know Kaba was a journalist. He had a political show. He interacted with many politicians. You are a man of God. What's the link, the relationship?
Oh, the link was that I was a preacher at multimedia, at Sampa FM, every Sunday. So I'm part of them, and well, I have to come and mourn with the family, the family also. So that's why I'm here this morning.
What are the lessons you want young people of God to draw from his life? We understand he was a very God-fearing individual. Beyond that, what are the lessons you, as a man of God, will want young people to draw from his life?
Oh, as a young man of God, you know, as the Bible says, Hebrews 9:27 is appointed for a man to die once, and after that, judgment. So everybody must be ready at any time at all.
Many thanks to you. So you had some preachers there who from the clergy. They've come here to also sorrow with us, and they've just been giving some words of consolation to friends, family, and staff members of the late broadcaster to console all of us and to just encourage us in these very trying times. Once again, we'll have to remind our viewers that in a few minutes, His Excellency the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, is expected to come here, sign the book of condolence, mourn with us, and so as and when we get feed that he's coming, we'll bring that to our viewers right here.
Now, the date, the family members have decided that on the 15th, 16th, and 17th, Kwadwo will be laid in state on 15th, and then the burial service and the burial will take place on 16th, and then December 2017. Then Sunday, Thanksgiving service will follow. Then we end everything. We thank you all very much. The way you've been able to sympathize with us. In fact, it's amazing. The MPs and all the dignitaries, we thank you very much. You've done your best. This shows that we have been able to live with Kwadwo peacefully without any problem. We thank you very much. On this note, Nana Ansa Kwa the fourth, Otia Dwem. Amani Wawe Wansano. Eti Nana so okra ne nsam. Eye nsu yankwa. Naka duasa. Okra ne nsam. Doko create no aduasa. Amani wanye. Na ye nyina yɛmfa ngu yɛfunu pam na yɛmfa ni na awɔtwe no afei wasrɛ mo na naso ɔsrɛ mo bia wo a yɛde bia wonsi ho kwan wabue nwoma nso ato hɔ wopɛ sɛ wotwerɛ bibi kakra fa Kwadwo ho na daakye yɛ abakɔsɛm a ɛno so wabue krataa no ato hɔ ɛwɔ me nsa benkum so ha yi a panyimfoɔ no aba no nyinaa bɛtumi akɔ na wakɔtwerɛ bibi kakra ɛde ahyɛ yɛn nua no anuonyam ɛti mebɛgyina ha na kakra yɛde tum anim no Safe yebue ayina no nti obia bibia wo bia no betumi na wayɛ na wo de aboa yɛn. Yɛda mo ase Nana Damwase, Nana Mfum Damwase, and also Damwase. Panyumfo ni nyina Damwase papa, and then Tim Jakari. So for HK Amwa, ne dom ni nyina. Valentina ne Nabusia, yada mu nyina ase. Nyame onhyira mu nyina. Amen.
Abusua kasama for Edi Atudwa, Elder George Dako, yada na se. Nyame Edi chen ya eda abusua agye atum se eyikese beba so the 15th, the 16th and 17th of December bosomia yebesimia ne da etoso edunum edunsia ana edunson misisu biem on the 15th of December 2017 na Kojo Kaba the year kese no abeku Santana me say what would the mpanyimfo bi anim specialized hero fori despite group and kasanso afei mpanyimfo a wono ka ho nyina no yada wona say peace wona be kan say one despite group of companies Yeru Kojo Alan Tremantin trade minister and so abekan sa e wa say Yeru Kojo Alan Tremantin trade minister so abekan sa Asantia edi nanim kan no despite group of companies
and to her Abeku Santana edi omanim and penifo mienu bi she ho no ura pa me despite
so
and
special eyes so
edi ho
special group
and na ora ofori sapon
East Legon Executive Club.
Okay.
And Nana Dasi.
There is a Yera Lancha Martin Kawan.
David. Oh, David, Mr.
Okay.
Yera Lancha Martin. East Legon Executive Club. Wono enso na echia ewo ho no Yera Lancha Martin so di so ewo ho. Ya dona so nkokra. Na Matthew Nyindam ono so asre se wabechia na ebusua engine so na fe ontimi se kwan
kwamna yemo aposifo no aba so o mabɔ adwuma ne papa migiri yie se adwuma pa o ma hyase no de bɛkɔ awie pa nyankopɔn ɛka o mo ho die na class media group se de di kan se o ma bɛkyia na yenu aba Valentina enso ɛda abusua no mu bi no nana
papa
waka sɛ
yɛda nyame ase sɛ ɛnɛ aduru na wɔtwe a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛnua yɛdi na wɔtwe na class media group ɛhɔ ɛna yɛnua Valentina a ɔyɛ kurafoɔ no yɛne no ɛyɛ adwuma ɛno nti ɛkame yɛ sɛ anɔpa biara Kwadwo a mene na yɛ adwuma pɛn ɛwɔ multimedia ɛba bɛsi ne ho kani ɛbaa yɛn nso no yɛabɔ yɛn ho mmɔden sɛ yɛne abusua no akɔ aba bɛpem ɛnɛ ɛno nti sɛ abɛsɛ yɛsesa ne nkonnwa a ɛnya adeɛ a yɛbɛtumi atwe yɛn ho afiri mu da ɛfisɛ yɛahyɛ aseɛ sɛ n'awieɛ ɛbɛkɔ a yɛne ɔmo a na ɛbɛkɔ n'awieɛ nti yɛkita nsɛm sika kakra a yɛde ma abusua sɛ ɔmo mfa nsesa ɔmo nkonnwa na megyiri sɛ mmerɛ a abusua ahyɛ no me nso mede bɛkɔ akɔto class media group anim na sɛ duru hɔ a yɛbɛba bɛyɛ no sɛnea yɛbɛyɛ no pɛpɛɛpɛ ama so ani ambɔfo gye
nana
kwabra
nyankopɔn ɛnhyɛ wo yie paa Richmond Boama SCB yɛnua yi ɛsɛ ɔbayɛ okura ne nsɛm 200 Ghana cedis
Bishop ya owusu ansa enso pɛsɛ ɔne na sɔfo ɛde nsa to nsa yɛmbrɛ ti sɛ nyɛ bra ɛdɛ Bishop ya owusu ansa enso akwanya bɛtɔ hɔ Bishop wobɛhu sɛ santen bi ba ɛsɛ Bishop ya owusu ansa yɛ papa yɛ bibia no wɔ ha ohwa nyɛ nɛ na yɛbɛda ne di
asɔfo mpanimfo a ɔmo multimedia ha
asɔfo titiri pa
asɔfo SK ne di anim na ɔsɔfo ɛgye
eti wɔn ekyia
na Bishop ɛnso edi so ɔsɔfo ɛgya wusu asɔfo mpanimfo awokyɛ ɛyi daughters we are the last daughter
the last one
the last daughter is it Edna
the last one in
the Edna
last one in
Debbie
middle one.
Win a soon.
On a last one.
Yes.
Okay. Also, Edge here. Benis, why crowd on patrol? Masters Band. GPR2 National Chairman, also Wadaroma Oma Omuso, Yadasi, P. Also Yensaka, also Womadia Odiamai, Yeshua Dasi P. GPR2 National Chairman, Yadasi. Masters, my Kradwa.
Yo, Senate de Kanka Masters, one of our who fit up at the pay, as some conscientious into Lungabedia. And another my Bussian upon the Mamina Mabaha. Montana Masuna Montia said to me, Na Saben Pangadia Sa, and you'll be a Penobanti, a sim binti Lungabedia. Tis one young Mason went to say to me, Na Saben Pangadia, as I said, I made a cancano. Nice Ababa Wato and Tamayefe, to Apam Kaba'S, and was a Kaba'S Mobrazia. And into Momieti, sans one body obey, and as I hear the obey, where we appear, was a young for
Many thanks to you, sir, for your time.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we know for many of you politicians, this loss is such a great one. How do you reckon other upcoming journalists in this political space can emulate the kind of life Kaba'S lived professionally and out of the job?
Well, my advice is that we all need to have a reflection on exactly the type of broadcaster that Kaba'S was. Try and distill his unique characteristics and use that as the basis for sending a signal to the younger ones who are now coming into the profession. For me personally, in my encounter with him as a politician and a broadcaster, one unique characteristic that I could identify with Kaba'S was the fact that he was a very constructive interviewer when he had a chance to have an encounter with you. Constructive in the sense that he would come across as someone who is genuinely interested in helping you to put across your message. So there is no undercurrent of an intention to embarrass you. Secondly, he did his homework. And because he did his homework, he could engage you in a substantive way that allows you also to come out well in your interview. He was very, I would say, passionate about his job. And that, I think, is also important, an important lesson for the younger ones to understand, because unless you have passion, it is difficult to become an excellent person in whatever you do. And maybe last but not the least, he found a very interesting way of bonding with almost everybody, regardless of political persuasion, age, religion, or ethnic bias. You know, so I think that he was one of the finest.
You must have been at the receiving end of some of his tough questions. You must have been at the receiving end of some of his tough questions. Did you feel vilified at the time when he was putting these questions to you?
No, but that's what exactly I explained. All the things that I've said explains or answers the question that you are putting to me. That because of all the things, the characteristics, and what he consciously does to keep you as an interviewee at peace, you know, even if he posed tough questions, it came out across as a constructive, you know, way of engaging you. So, I mean, I never found him to be going out of his way, you know, to create a challenge or a problem for you.
Final tribute to him on this day. Final tribute to him on this day.
Well, Kaba'S, I would say that you're gone too soon. You will be dearly remembered and missed by all of us on the airwaves in Ghana. But we know you fought a good fight, and we believe that the good Lord will keep you in his bosom.
You just heard the Trade and Industry Minister, Alan Kudu-Chemantin. He's just been sharing with us some of, the fond memories that he's had with the broadcaster. We are still counting down to the arrival of His Excellency the President. In a few minutes, we are told he will be joining us in a few minutes. So as and when he does, we'll bring to our viewers.
Onyankopo Israel P. Benis Ansa Ogusu Onyanwie, Obeto Baku Mienu Biaka Hwansa. Benis Ansa Beto Baku Mienu Biaka Hwansa na wakona Ansa na no Kaba 1999 year group. Oni omo Echo Techiman Senior High School. Almost 12 boxes of bottled water. Omo de Emma Ebusiana 4 crates of malt. Enti na de ewo mu no Sabre Washa Yera Franklin Kujo. Imani Ghana, wono ena wapie dwemu a wone ne mpanimfo mba betia no yesremo se ochia wi a eno nti ena nkonwa ne yahyehyɛ ekobunkum so kɔ no ho a nifa so so yahyehyɛ ekɔ no ho a no yempese amanfo be nanti edwane mfimfin mpanimfo wa ha madaroma yesi benyansafo yebu no be yenka no asem na yera osai kwame despite ene mpanimfo bi ba betia ye na watchere say enyuma no dɔɔso kwantu bi kura so da nanim ɛno nti abeku santana wa ha wadama yate sɛ openikesi atenteso ato anum ma yensa enka wa ha Assemblies of God General Secretary Professor Yao Superintendent Yao Frimpon Manson ababedru hanum say madama moma openi akwa abamaye ɛna fe GJA Ghana Journalists Association Omo a General Secretary Ora Kofi Eboa enso ababedua yesre mpanimfo no ba penimoti na so na yama omo akwaba afi vandals Commonwealth Hall for University of Ghana eho na yemi abema Kojo Asaribafo Kojo Asaribafo champion Kaba na owo say omo person omo ba na omo so eba bechia enti bibi oho no mo a na entempa ma won saka yeni abema beku santana beke en say de na de openi kese ati ato nenum no abe
nana peni a woti adwam empanifo ne abusuafo the Chief Executive Officer of Multimedia Group eye Ura Kwesichum Abaimu mpanifo Ministers of State the media fraternity Ghana ade atoyani ena semu santin dompemo a yabe piemu ha na a despite group of companies special group of companies any East Legon Executive Club na ebanu deni eye ura Dr. Osekwame Despite any Dr. Ernest Oforisapo kamia se adwada multimedia etina se woye enkaye sum ediama yenua Kwajo Asaribafo champion your managing director eye ura Father Dixon any yenuanom a ewo Peace FM UTV OKFM any Despite group no eto santene ebaye any mobesomye enne na eye na wotweda se de amamre nhyehyɛ tie se abusua atenase na yebeye yenua no ayiye ho nhyehyɛ yebaye a owura Osekwame Despite any Dr. Ernest Oforisapo se mundue na wono nsundue ade ato enyina yani ensuno aburonku na suno dokononko multimedia Despite group of companies any radio the rumonyum e wagan ha nyina eye adwuma baako se ye somoman se ye nam kase boso eto enkrato na kaba ye nua prekope tesano awote no sabe eho na Despite group of companies ni headquarters wo enti ye fie ho de kaba ni fie said ye nyina ye nim no Chairman General Kwame Sefakai ne nyonko prekope ene kaba enti kaba ewoi ana infrimui aboye pusa menemo kase ye managing director Ura Father Dixon sabre kro no ana ono so omame ewu sabre kro no anso na ye nso ye DJ Bosco ono so ne yire afim enti ekamia ese na watwi eyarehwo ani dwadwo ani nyina yedi ewo Despite group of companies sana ekoso so wo multimedia enti owura osekwa me Despite se wontumi ntina ne to so ewo musa ne nwuma dɔɔso de nanso ade to obakofo ani a obakofo yi eni nti oni ni nuanom eye East Legon executive club for enso aba ye wo ya no di semu a ye pese ye di tudwa
abe medase minister ma nuanom mpanimfo nuanom ma behiem ha nyina ye nkafra me nyina yakɔ ama ni nyina na ato ye ni na me amigina ho ye frɛ me Abo Frimpong East Legon Executive Faith Club no me ne omo etene for as a veterinary coach ndi baby a yebako bia no and as same say see na say menua osekwa me ne nua ofori sapon omo tu anama na say Despite group company kwa ni nyina ye di omo achi ye ka bon fesi aye abusua baako enti ye ba ya ye nso say ade se ya de kesi se breach se Ghana mamu ye nua ya wato hoyi enye baakofo enye abusua nko ana ne dia Ghana man nyina na ahwe ade so ye ntimi ntenase ne na ya chi se bibi koso a ye nso ye mba ne ye ma kire ye nso ye de so ye nso ye ba ya ye kura ye nsam 50,000 Ghana cedis 5,000 Ghana cedis 50 million sikada down 50 million 5,000 enti ye nso ye de ma abusua se so mfanka nkonya engofom ti ye ba ya ye nantese no da mase bebre mamu nyina man ni nyina so yakɔ da mase abemedase
enu twemu no ora osekwa me Despite ene ora Ernesto Forisapo se yemfanto ora kwesitwum enim ene kababusua ne yire a waja nachi ene ne ba se eyie da no nso yebeba be yese de amamre ne amane ese ne yeba ya yamane no yedamase
abe yeda CP na yesremo a ya na mwako akwakoda openi ase na multimedia.
We're live on Joy News, and gone by is Abeko Santana representing the Despite group of companies who would also come through to mourn with us, if you like, promising that they will be with us on the final, when we're organizing the final funeral rites of the late Kaba. And that would happen from the 15th, 16th, and 17th of December 2017. So we've had persons come through to give their messages, essentially to sympathize with the multimedia group and indeed the family and the late Kaba'S wife as well. We've had some musicians, indeed persons in the creative arts industry also pass through, and some politicians. Komladum spoke to the trades minister Alan Chiramateng. We've also seen some members of parliament and former ministers, representatives of the various political parties all here. Indeed, people have come from across diverse backgrounds, and it truly represents the man that we're celebrating today, the man who passed on exactly a week ago today. He brought everybody together. He spoke to everybody. And Malik Adrum, I listened to Kaba every afternoon. I mean, it was like a religious thing because, you know, I come very early in the morning, so I needed to be, and I still do, updated, know what is going on. And one of the places there, it was for me the sole platform where you'd get what is latest and what will make headlines the following day, was on Okwesi saying. So I would always listen to him. And he would even speak to people who couldn't necessarily speak English. So that's why we've seen many people like that today. Franklin Kujo. So he would speak the English, and then he'll come back. He'll conduct a full interview in English and come back and explain to his audience exactly what has transpired. But he's brought many people from different places together.
Absolutely. And it's not for nothing that the show was named Ekosi Saying. How did it pan out, if my translation is correct? And that is if my understanding is correct too. So how did it pan out? That was the show he hosted. I think the unique feature of it was his ability to make everyone happy. Of course, not all the time, because that is an unattainable objective. But by and large, he did extremely well in making both sides of the political divide somewhat happy. You have to remember that before he took over the show was boycotted by the opposition MPP then. And I remember I was in this house when some young supporters of the MPP came and they said they were coming to burn down the station because there was a consistent, persistent, scurrilous attack on their presidential candidate, Nana Akufo-Addo then. And they said the attack was without letting. There was no recourse to any ethics or decency, and it was just unjustified. So they came to burn down the station. So managers had to make an intervention, and then eventually tempers came down, and then they left. So Kaba takes this show, and those politicians who were angry and upset and frustrated to the extent that they took a decision to boycott the station, the show, and the station is largely known, apart from sports, is known for this show. Yeah. They felt so comfortable that they would come here. Remember earlier I said that when I went into the studio, Atik Mohammed was there. You know the problems Atik Mohammed has with his own party, because the party said that they have suspended him for whatever reasons. But Atik still keeps his position on the show. He comes, he makes his submissions, he makes his points, they argue in the studio, they have fun, they chat, they laugh. He kept all the politicians happy. And even sometimes when the arguments get heated, you go into the studio and he's just sitting there and he's laughing. And they're arguing and huffing and puffing and jumping at each other. And he has this calming effect that he brings to bear on them and on everyone. I think it's the reason why we have seen a certain bipartisanship that both sides of the political divide, NPP and NDC, are happy about him. I remember last week, Tuesday, I think 3 days after he died, the NDC came here to commiserate with us, and I had a conversation with Officer Ampofu, Director of Elections for NDC, Vice National Chairman. And he said that, of course, at various points in time, you would have politicians tag Kaba'S, oh, you belong to that side and you belong to that side. But generally, he was largely a unifying force for them, the politicians. And I thought that that was a very important lesson for those of us who play roles on air and off air, and especially for me, who unfortunately I'm noted for political analysis and discussions. Sometimes you would say things which don't go in the favor of a particular political party, and then they take issues with that. And if I was the basis upon which I was having that conversation with him, a member of his party had said that I am very difficult and I'm very clinical in my analysis. And he said, oh, he knows me, because I had hosted him on PM Express several times. He said, oh, he knows me and he likes my analysis, even though sometimes my analysis don't go in their favor. Yeah. And I said, but you know that we can't always say things. He said, oh, my brother, don't waste your breath. I understand. Yeah. Because even the famous Kaba, there were times when we accused him. But we knew that he's tried to be a neutral journalist. He asked his questions without emotion, without malice, without an agenda. And those are enduring qualities that all of us must aspire to. It's a difficult one, but all of us must aspire to those ideals, because they make us better people. They certainly made Kaba a better journalist. They should make us a better people, and all of us must aspire to those objectives. I know you do try. It's difficult, because those of us who are at the forefront of this political analysis, sometimes you get caught up in their crossfire,
And depending on what questions you ask and what research you have backing your questions, they feel that you are trying to undermine and weaken their argument. But of course, the good thing